Thanksgiving chaos, a Quartermaine tradition lives on. Every year, Thanksgiving at the Quartermaine mansion delivers an unforgettable blend of drama, hilarity, and emotional fireworks, and this year promises to be no different. As Port Charles prepares for the holiday, tensions simmer beneath the surface of what should be a day of gratitude and togetherness. True to Quartermaine tradition, the family's meticulously planned feast is bound to unravel spectacularly, possibly leaving cold pizza as the only thing served. Amid the chaos, Drew Quartermaine's presence might be the spark that ignites a powder keg. With his secrets looming large and emotions running high, the Quartermaine Thanksgiving is set to become a stage for revelations and confrontations. Will this year's holiday be remembered for more than its signature pizza fiasco? A brewing storm, Michael's secrets and suspicions. Michael Corinthos, carrying the weight of betrayal and festering anger, might turn out to be the turkey everyone talks about this Thanksgiving. While others attempt to find solace in tradition, Michael's mind will be elsewhere, on the secrets he's been keeping and the ones he's preparing to expose. His discovery of Drew and Willow's indiscretions has left him simmering with resentment, and his patience is wearing thin. Michael has been sitting on a bombshell, a video that confirms not just a kiss between Drew and Willow but a full-blown affair. Though some in Port Charles are aware of their fleeting moments of passion, Michael knows the truth goes much deeper. As he watches Willow and Drew interact during the celebration, the strain of keeping his anger bottled up may finally push him over the edge. If alcohol flows freely, as it often does at Quartermaine gatherings, Michael might lose control and let the truth spill in a spectacularly public fashion. Willow and Drew, a secret affair on the brink of exposure. The connection between Willow Tate and Drew Quartermaine is a scandal waiting to explode. Their shared indiscretion in the Quartermaine playroom is a ticking time bomb, threatening not just their relationships but the fragile harmony of their extended family. While the kiss they shared was already controversial, the deeper betrayal they've kept hidden could send shockwaves through Port Charles once revealed. For now, Willow and Drew try to navigate their complicated emotions, but Michael's growing fury makes it clear that their secret won't stay buried much longer. Willow's lie about the affair has only added fuel to Michael's fire, and Drew's attempts to remain calm and collected might crumble under the weight of mounting tension. As the Quartermaines gather to give thanks, this secret could be the very thing that ensures the holiday is remembered for all the wrong reasons. A Quartermaine Thanksgiving, a backdrop for family drama. Thanksgiving at the Quartermaine estate has always been more about the drama than the turkey. While Ned and Olivia Quartermaine might try to focus on creating a distraction from the chaos swirling around them, their efforts are likely doomed from the start. The recent death of Sam McCall, who sacrificed her life as an organ donor for Lulu Spencer, has left the family reeling. While the holiday could offer an opportunity for healing, unresolved tensions threaten to derail any chance of peace. Jason Morgan's recent confrontation with Drew has only added to the tension. Following a scuffle with Cody Bell, Drew found himself face-to-face with Jason, who didn't hesitate to deliver a beating. As the family sits down to celebrate, the aftershocks of this physical altercation might still be felt, making the already combustible atmosphere even more volatile. Michael's betrayal, a scandal of his own. While Michael struggles with his anger over Willow and Drew's betrayal, he's hiding a secret of his own. In a moment of pain and vulnerability, Michael sought solace in the arms of Sasha Gilmore Corbin, the Quartermaine cook. This indiscretion may not yet be public knowledge, but it casts a shadow over Michael's moral high ground. Though he's unlikely to offer up this tidbit during the holiday chaos, it adds a layer of complexity to his character and his motivations. The hypocrisy of Michael's anger toward Willow and Drew might not be lost on those around him if the truth about his own actions comes to light. For now, though, Michael remains laser-focused on exposing their affair, potentially turning the Thanksgiving celebration into a battlefield of accusations and emotional revelations. The Quartermaine holiday tradition, drama served with a side of pizza. If there's one thing General Hospital fans can count on, it's that a Quartermaine Thanksgiving will never go as planned. This year's celebration seems poised to carry on that tradition, with family secrets, romantic betrayals, and simmering rivalries threatening to steal the spotlight from the holiday itself. As the evening unfolds, the meticulously prepared turkey might once again give way to the Quartermaine fallback pizza. But this year, the pizza might not be the biggest disaster. With Michael's temper ready to erupt, Drew and Willow's secret on the brink of exposure, and emotions running high after recent tragedies, Thanksgiving could mark a turning point for many characters in Port Charles. While some might find closure or reconciliation, others are sure to leave the table with more questions than answers. Will Michael weaponize his family's fragile legacy? Michael Corinthos' ideal of family unity has been shattered, and as his marriage to Willow Corinthos crumbles, his actions may take a dark turn. At one time, he leaned on Willow to build a stable home for Wiley Corinthos, bolstering his claim as the better parent during his custody battle with Nellie Benson Jerome. Now, with that foundation crumbling, Michael might find himself vulnerable to his past mistakes resurfacing. Nellie's potential return could be the ultimate wildcard, throwing a wrench into Michael's plans and forcing him to rethink his strategy. Could her reappearance sway the court's perspective on Michael's fitness as a father? With no solid family structure to present, Michael risks losing more than just his marriage. He could lose the family legacy he fought so hard to preserve. If Nellie does make a dramatic comeback, the entire Corinthos clan might find themselves in turmoil, facing old wounds that never fully healed. Will the court treat Wiley and Amelia differently? As Michael contemplates his next moves, the legal battle over Wiley and Amelia looms large. While both children are part of the Corinthos family in spirit, only one of them is Willow's biological child. This distinction could become a pivotal point in a heated custody case. Will the courts view Amelia's connection to Willow differently than Wiley's, given that Wiley was adopted? Such complexities are bound to make this case messier than Michael anticipates. For Willow, the idea of losing either child is unbearable, but losing Wiley, a child she has loved as her own since day one, would be particularly devastating. Michael's attempts to weaponize their children in the fallout of their marriage could backfire, painting him as a vindictive father rather than a concerned parent. As the legal dust settles, both parents may have to face uncomfortable truths about the cost of their decisions and the damage their actions could inflict on their children. Willow's acknowledgement of her mistakes. Willow Corinthos isn't oblivious to her role in the collapse of her marriage. She knows that her actions, particularly her relationship with Quartermaine, set this chain of events into motion. Despite this, she's likely to be blindsided by just how ruthless Michael becomes in his quest for retribution. His willingness to attack her character and motherhood will sting deeply, leaving her questioning whether she ever truly knew the man she married. While Willow is prepared to take responsibility for her mistakes, Michael's escalating cruelty might shift public sympathy in her favor. As she stands accused in court, her poise and honesty could contrast sharply with Michael's aggressive tactics, creating a narrative that casts her as the victim of his vendetta. The battle between the two might reveal more about their characters than either anticipated, with both having to confront their shortcomings in full view of their family and the legal system. Michael Corinthos' ruthless strategy, a bitter plan for revenge. Michael's anger at Willow and Drew has driven him to consider drastic measures. Armed with video evidence of Willow's betrayal, he seems poised to strike back in ways that could shatter reputations. Michael's decision to meet with Diane Miller to discuss legal strategies signals a turning point in his approach to the situation. While he's determined to escape his marriage with minimal damage to himself, his plans for Willow might be far less forgiving. Michael's newfound bitterness may lead him to pursue full custody of Wiley and Amelia as a way to punish Willow. However, proving Willow unfit as a mother will be no easy task. Up until their marital issues surfaced, Michael had no complaints about her parenting. Using her personal mistakes as ammunition in a custody battle risks making Michael appear spiteful rather than justified. Could this strategy ultimately do more harm to Michael's image than to Willow's? A marriage beyond repair. Willow and Michael's marriage, once a picture of stability and partnership, now lies in ruins. The couple's mutual betrayals have pushed their relationship past the point of no return. Michael, grappling with the pain of discovering Willow's affair with Drew, finds himself consumed by bitterness. Meanwhile, Willow is left to navigate the fallout of her choices and the consequences they've had on her family. The revelations of infidelity have eroded any trust that once existed between them. As Michael reflects on how things unraveled, he struggles to come to terms with his own indiscretions. His one-night stand with Sasha Gilmore Corbin was an impulsive response to his heartbreak, yet it further complicates the moral high ground he seeks to claim. In the end, both parties must confront the reality that their marriage has been irrevocably damaged by their actions. A Corinthos divorce, fallout and future tensions. As the Corinthos family braces for the fallout of Michael and Willow's impending divorce, the ripple effects are likely to be felt throughout Port Charles. Michael's bitterness, Willow's regret, and Drew's involvement ensure that the drama will continue to unfold in unpredictable ways. The legal battle over custody, the potential re-emergence of Nellie Benson Jerome, and the strain on family dynamics promise to keep tensions high. For fans of General Hospital, the unraveling of Michael and Willow's marriage offers a storyline rich with emotional depth and dramatic twists. Will Michael's ruthless strategy succeed, or will it backfire spectacularly? And as Willow fights to keep her family intact, can she overcome the mistakes of her past and prove that she deserves a second chance? One thing is certain, the Corinthos family drama is far from over. A Quartermaine homecoming for Jason Morgan? Rumors are swirling in Port Charles about the possibility of Jason Morgan returning to the Quartermaine mansion. This would mark a significant shift in the family dynamic and a nostalgic moment for longtime General Hospital fans. Jason's potential move back into the estate comes amid mounting responsibilities regarding his son, Danny Morgan, and his extended family. While Jason has historically kept his distance from the Quartermaines, this new chapter in his life might demand a change of heart. Steve Burton's recent Instagram comments about reminiscing with Jane Elliott on Quartermaine Christmases have only fueled speculation. A return to the mansion wouldn't just be about providing a stable home for Danny, it could also symbolize Jason's renewed commitment to his family. This decision would be monumental, as it would bring Jason back to his roots while allowing him to fulfill his promise to Sam McCall. Could this be the start of a healing journey for Jason as he steps up for his son in ways he hasn't before? A balancing act, Danny, Scout, and Rocco's new reality. As Drew Quartermaine prepares to head to Washington, D.C., his departure leaves a gap that others must fill, particularly when it comes to his daughter, Scout Quartermaine. At the same time, Danny Morgan, who has already expressed a desire to stay with Rocco Falconeri and Dante Falconeri, finds himself at a crossroads. While Dante is a steady presence in their lives, the question of long-term guardianship looms large. Will Dante be able to shoulder the responsibility of raising all three children, or will Jason step in to provide more stability? Drew's absence creates ripple effects for everyone involved, forcing difficult decisions about where Scout and Danny truly belong. The dynamics between the kids and their guardians promise to bring both heartwarming and heart-wrenching moments, as everyone struggles to adjust to this new reality. Drew's commitment to Sam's final wishes. Before Sam McCall's tragic passing, Drew and Sam shared a heartfelt conversation about their children's future. Sam expressed her hope that Drew and Jason could coexist peacefully for the sake of Danny and Scout. In honoring her wishes, Drew has made an effort to maintain civility with Jason, even after being sucker punched by him in his own home. Nina Reeves recently pressed Drew on why he chose not to press charges against Jason, but Drew deflected, focusing instead on the promise he made to Sam. Her desire for harmony among her loved ones has become a guiding principle for Drew as he navigates the complexities of co-parenting alongside Jason and other family members. This shared goal could serve as a foundation for healing and cooperation, even amid the tension surrounding Drew's upcoming move to Washington. Scout Quartermaine's need for stability. For Scout Quartermaine, losing her mother has been an unimaginable loss, and now her father's impending move threatens to leave her feeling even more adrift. While Drew's decision to head to D.C. stems from a desire to serve his constituents, it raises serious questions about Scout's emotional well-being. Drew recognizes that carting Scout off to a new city, far from her familiar surroundings, would do more harm than good. Leaving Scout at the Quartermaine mansion seems like the best solution, providing her with the stability she desperately needs. However, the absence of both her parents could deepen her sense of loss. Drew must grapple with the challenge of staying connected to Scout despite the physical distance, ensuring she feels loved and supported even as he takes on his new role in Congress. Drew Quartermaine's political ambitions and family sacrifices. Drew Quartermaine's election to Congress marks a significant milestone in his life, but it also comes with difficult sacrifices. Representing the people of New York and Washington, D.C., is a tremendous honor, yet it pulls him away from the family who needs him most. The timing couldn't be worse, as Scout is still reeling from Sam's death and struggling to adjust to life without her mother. Drew's commitment to public service clashes with his duties as a father, forcing him to make tough decisions about Scout's care. While he believes leaving her at the Quartermaine estate is the right move, he can't help but worry about who will fill the void in his absence. This internal conflict highlights the tension between his professional aspirations and his personal responsibilities, setting the stage for compelling drama in the weeks to come. A Quartermaine family reshaped by loss and change. The Quartermaine mansion has long been a symbol of both grandeur and dysfunction, and its role as a sanctuary for Scout and Danny represents yet another chapter in its storied history. With Drew preparing to leave for Washington and Jason possibly returning to the fold, the estate could once again become the epicenter of family drama in Port Charles. As new guardianships are established and relationships are tested, the Quartermaine family must adapt to the shifting dynamics brought on by Drew's departure. The mansion, with its rich history and legacy, provides the perfect backdrop for these changes, serving as a reminder of the resilience and complexity that define the Quartermaine clan. A shocking awakening at Turning Woods. Lulu Spencer's extended coma has been the centerpiece of heartache for her loved ones, but the tides may be turning at Turning Woods. Cyrus Renaud, ever the wildcard, has taken it upon himself to sit at her bedside uninvited, much to the displeasure of her family. Laura Collins and Martin Gray previously warned Cyrus to seek permission before visiting Lulu, but their warnings seem to have fallen on deaf ears. Now, he sits beside her, clutching a Bible and whispering promises of care and devotion. What Cyrus doesn't realize is that Lulu may be on the verge of waking up. If she regains consciousness while he is there, the encounter could be explosive. The question looms, will Lulu recognize Cyrus, and if so, what will her reaction be? Her awakening could not only shed light on her memories but also spark new tensions, as her family rushes to protect her from Cyrus' potential manipulations. Jason and Danny's heart-to-heart conversation. Amid the swirling chaos in Port Charles, Jason Morgan takes a quiet moment to speak with his son, Danny Morgan. The young boy, burdened with questions, is trying to make sense of the recent tension within his family. Rocco Falconeri, overhearing bits and pieces of the confrontation between Jason and Drew Quartermaine, shared these details with Danny, prompting him to seek clarity from his father. Jason, known for his stoic demeanor, approaches the conversation with care. While he doesn't delve into the more graphic details of his clash with Drew, he provides enough context to satisfy Danny's curiosity, framing the incident as a personal disagreement. By choosing his words carefully, Jason hopes to shield Danny from unnecessary emotional turmoil while still fostering trust between them. This heart-to-heart underscores Jason's ongoing struggle to balance honesty with protection when it comes to his family. Dante's guilt and unanswered questions. Dante Falconeri is grappling with an unbearable weight of guilt following Sam McCall's untimely death. Sitting with Christina Corinthos Davis, he voices the questions that haunt him. Could Sam's decision to donate a portion of her liver to Lulu Spencer have been influenced by her feelings for him? Would she still be alive if she hadn't made that selfless choice? These are questions with no clear answers, leaving Dante to wrestle with his emotions in isolation. Adding to his inner turmoil is the medical mystery surrounding Sam's death. Her passing was unexpected, with no prior indications that the transplant could lead to such a devastating outcome. Dante's search for someone to blame is evident, but in the absence of clear culpability, his frustration festers. The forthcoming autopsy results could offer the clarity he seeks or deepen the mystery surrounding her death. Rick Lansing's legal maneuvers and Molly's frustrations. Meanwhile, Molly Lansing Davis is deep in the throes of legal battles, juggling her role in the Assistant District Attorney's office with her personal grief over Sam's death. Rick Lansing, her father, is embroiled in multiple cases that are temporarily paused as the family mourns. Molly's fiery determination shines through as she argues with someone about an option she refuses to entertain, emphasizing her commitment to justice and integrity. At the same time, Alexis Davis, ever the peacemaker, attempts to soothe Molly's frustrations by making a heartfelt promise. Though Molly and Alexis often clash in their perspectives, their bond remains unbreakable. The complexities of their relationship are on full display, as Molly prepares to unveil Rick's next legal strategy, a move that could have significant repercussions for their family and beyond. Portia Robinson's crucial discovery. Portia Robinson has returned to her duties at the hospital with a heavy heart. Her latest task is one that could alter the course of several lives, delivering the results of Sam McCall's autopsy. Picking up the phone, she contacts Lucas Jones, knowing he has been anxiously awaiting answers about his sister's tragic death. Lucas, consumed by guilt and self-doubt, has spent countless hours replaying every moment leading up to Sam's sudden heart attack, questioning whether he could have done anything differently. Portia, with her characteristic professionalism, gently reassures Lucas that he did everything within his power. However, the autopsy results may hold unexpected findings, possibly uncovering a medical anomaly or hinting at foul play. This revelation could open a new chapter in the mystery surrounding Sam's death, forcing her loved ones to confront painful truths while searching for closure. Elizabeth Baldwin and Lucky Spencer, a difficult decision. As Elizabeth Baldwin and Lucky Spencer leave Sam McCall's funeral, a weighty conversation unfolds. Elizabeth presses Lucky to make a definitive choice regarding their son, Aidan Weber, who desperately needs a steady parental presence. Lucky, ever the wanderer, is once again feeling the call of distant lands, convinced that his humanitarian efforts abroad are more meaningful than remaining in Port Charles. Elizabeth's frustration boils over as she questions what true humanitarianism entails. Is it traveling to another country to help strangers, or staying close to home to support one's own child? Their debate highlights the tension between Lucky's restless spirit and Elizabeth's desire for stability, underscoring the challenges of co-parenting amid personal differences. Aidan's future hangs in the balance, as both parents struggle to reconcile their individual priorities with their responsibilities to their son.